Alright, so during the solo show on November 1st in Austin, Texas, John treated everyone to a really special deep cut that truly has become a fan favorite for a lot of people, especially pulling from a lot of John's earlier stuff, and largely, in my opinion, because of just the really fantastic version John performed for the Any Given Thursday live album, and of course, I'm talking about Back to You. Now, John last performed Back to You in 2017, and between 2013 and 2023, of course, covering a lot of the really special moments of the solo tour on the channel. John has only performed the song twice, and then of course now we have a third time we've gotten this song performed, and let's play the footage. It sounds absolutely incredible on acoustic, and for John not performing it for a very long time, he did a really great job.
Alright, here we go. This is my thinking about it. Forgot it. Back to you, it always comes around. Back to you, I tried to forget you, I try to stay away, but it's truly over you. I'm never over you. There's something about you. It's just the way you move, the way you move me. Oh, this has been years. Oh, I'm so good at forgetting, and I quit every day and I pray. Forgive me, love, can't tell I'm away. But forgive me, love, I can't turn rock away. Back to you, it always comes around. Back to you, I rock with your shadow, sleeping in my bed with your sail away. Oh, you should have smiled in that picture. If it's the last that I see of you, it's the least that you could not do. Alright, I tried it, I really tried it. Too many shadows in my room.
You know, I think John has to give himself a lot more credit. At the end of that clip there, you saw him going, I tried, and essentially saying, I did my best to perform this request for you all. It's not easy to perform a song on the spot that you haven't performed live in 6 years, like Back to You. And you can kind of see at the beginning there, he was on autopilot, just jamming away, trying to piece together the song in real time, and then he goes, okay, I think I kind of got it, and he did a really great job. And that's what, in my opinion, makes this solo tour as a whole so unique and special, is because John's just having fun on stage and taking these song requests and not afraid to just be like, okay, yeah, I haven't performed that song in a couple of years. Let's give it a shot and see how it goes. The fact that he's vulnerable like this on stage to perform and is having that amount of fun and connection with the crowd is just what makes a solo tour that much more special. It's not like the same set list more or less every single night like a regular tour, which is how you expect it to run when you have a full band on stage with you. You can't just change the set list last minute to something you guys haven't rehearsed and performed. But with John just being up there, he can just go where he feels and where the crowd kind of takes him with these moments, and it's truly special. And as I'd mentioned, the last time John had performed Back to You was in Raleigh, I think that's how you I see how you pronounce it at least, in North Carolina in 2017, and then we had one more performance in 2013. But other than that, Back to You is really only a song John performed in the very early days of his career, 2002, 2003 kind of deal.
Let's do Back to You. I'm hardly gonna have this. This is on. Back to you. It always comes around. Back to you. Try to forget you. I try to stay away, but it's truly only you. I'm never over you.
And Back to You, I think, is a song that really shines acoustically, especially with the whole vibe of the solo tour, just John on stage with his guitar. I think this is a song that actually fits in with the set list and the overall vibe of this tour very well. And kind of like John's been doing with different songs as well, where he'll get a song request of something, and then next thing you know, a couple of nights later, he'll actually have just added it to the set list, like All We Ever Do Is Say Goodbye. That's exactly what he has done. So maybe Back to You is one that we'll get an actual full performance of in the next few shows. Who knows? I know the solo tour is starting to wind down at this point, but we also have a whole European leg as well that he can go through and perform. So I think some of these deep cuts and song requests that we've seen from the first two legs will make their way into the set list for the European tour as well, and I'm just extremely excited to see what other songs John is going to perform. I know Over and Over was just performed as well, which is just an absolute amazing song, and shout out to my buddy Dan, who's a really big fan of that song. I texted him, he was like, oh my god, John finally performed Over and Over again. That's really special as well. So this tour overall is just incredible, and if you haven't seen it and you have the opportunity to go see John perform on the solo tour, I just highly encourage you to go out and see it. It's truly special and one of the best shows I've ever been to, that's for sure. So you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on John finally performing Back to You. Are there any other deep cuts that you guys haven't heard as well? Let me know in the comments down below with that and some things you're hoping to hear from John. Maybe I'll make a fun video of 5 deep cuts or something that John hasn't performed yet that we'd like to see him perform on the solo tour, and you never know. Maybe it makes his way to John and he kind of is like, oh yeah, maybe I'll perform that song again. But it's just been really fun and really kind of special to be able to cover these moments on the solo tour and highlight them on the channel. It's not a lot of gear things going on for this tour, but just another way to kind of cover it and just, you know, share in these moments with you guys and discuss them, because I think they're very special. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.
Anyway, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you like what you see.